consultant, family-owned, long-term, 30 years in business, working with people, small businesses for a long time. And I really developing business opportunities for small businesses. So with that, before we go into the program, may I introduce Jose Ortega, who is the Business Development Director of our member, the Washington State University.
So welcome everybody. Thank you for joining today's event. Elon and the Asian Chamber of Commerce, a longtime friend and partner, what we do here. Washington University of Science and Technology, established in 2008 in the Northern Virginia area. We believe diversity creates opportunity. As you'll see, some of our team members who I introduced briefly tell you a little bit about what they do in their departments. But the great thing about what we do is we assist not only continuing education, but students who are looking to find employment. So you'll see a little bit about our IT and business programs when we make these connections. And briefly after, we'd love to connect with you to see how we can come together and possibly help our students out, not only our students, but the community. Okay, I'd like to bring up our team members who are here today. Dr. Amelisha here with our program, Dr. Mutlu, Dr. Robinson, Mr. Nico as well. And so they're going to go ahead and introduce themselves and tell you a little bit about what they do here at the university and how we can possibly partner. We'll start with Dr.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to our university. My name is Dr. Amalisha Saviaridi. I am the lead faculty in School of Business and also the lead faculty of the STEM program coming very soon. In this university, I am also a professor. Our university is a career-based, and it is our vision to connect theory to practice. That's why we are focused ourselves to prepare future managers and leaders for the industry by equipping them with the latest and greatest tools, strategies, and theories to be ready and go influence the industry with the most modern practices in business. And we are bringing also a new STEM program that will be directly focused on business analytics, contact, and IT. And we are hoping to bring the adult learners and practitioners from industry. This is briefly what I'm gonna introduce to you today. Dr. Mahmoud.
Thank you. Good morning, everybody. This is Dr. Mutlu. I am the lead faculty here, and also I am the director of this lab. This lab that you are sitting here was started from scratch, including the hardware and software. The reason that we come up with this one is an ethical hacking lab. So we would like to have our students to have self-esteem. Okay, sitting to class, studying for the exams are not enough. You cannot go to the workplace and they show the diploma. Don't ask me anything. Listen, just put it aside, go forward. I know you would like to achieve that one. So this is a lab that we come up with. This one also can customize it. We can customize this one. And also we start to incorporate AI components as well. Before joining the academy, I used to work as a senior system engineer, US corporate environment. And I'm here, kind of preparing the programs, keep up with the latest technology. IT is good, but change rapidly. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Dr. Robinson.
Good morning, everybody. Dr. Mark Robinson, the Dean of the School of Business, extensive careers at ExxonMobil, Deloitte, and Korn Ferry HR Consulting before getting passionate about education. So the university is very young, founded in 2008, under new ownership since about 2020. We are growing. As Dr. Aridi said, we're soon to unveil a STEM MBA, which will give our international students a 3-year internship period, whereas now we currently have one. So we're making great strides. We hope to establish other relationships in the area with Northern Virginia Technology Council, Society for Human Resource Management, get the word out that we're here and that we're here supporting our students in their pursuit of their internship and hopeful employment. So we look forward to connecting with you throughout the morning. Thanks again. Nice to meet all of you.
Thank you.
Thank you. And then last but not least, Mr. Nico, Career Services.
Appreciate it. Thank you, guys. I want to extend what our purpose is. but I just want to introduce myself. My name is Nicolas Yuri. Please, I'm the main contact for career services. The main idea is just to help students get more prepared for the workforce. As we know, currently a lot of things are happening in the DMV area, but it's still we're staying positive. We know that we have the capabilities to prepare our students of the workforce. We have the tools that you guys can see, and any connection, any work, please come to me. I will be happy to take it from there and potentially provide these opportunities to students to be more aware and have that building bridge connection with the companies that are currently here. So thank you so much, guys.
Well, thank you.
Thank you very much for visiting. Thank you very much. Okay, class, be ready for a very interesting talk by the two consultants. Okay, here's how we're going to do it. About 50 minutes of program, another 10 minutes of Q&A. But before that, can we quickly go company name? James Madison University, right? Yeah.
Yeah, my name is Wyatt Losty. I'm currently interning for Perry and Diane Sandy and intern for Communications Applied Technology. I'm a rising senior at James Madison University.
Thank you, Mrs. Sandy.
Perry Sandy, I'm the president and CEO of Communications Applied Technology. We're a company that's located in Reston, Virginia.
Keep going, please.
Diane Sandy, married to Perry Sandy. Certainly, we have Communications Applied Technology in Reston, Virginia. I'm happy to talk to everyone.
I'm Sukumar Rao, President and CEO of the Farming Group, a management consulting firm based in Alexandria, but also have offices in
Next, ma'am.
Yeah, of course. Hi, I'm Kimberly Simpson. I'm the manager of social media and communications here at WSB.
Yes, thank you, sir.
I'm India Sonnet. I'm the lab assistant here at the software.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Mahmoud Naeem. I'm the IT assistant at WST.
Thank you. Yes.
This is Nahid. I'm also an IT assistant manager for the WS.
Good morning. My name is Saif. I'm the president of Alias Consulting. It's our AI cybersecurity firm.
Thank you very much.
I'm Russell, Managing Director, Barton Associates.
Edward Wolfwood, I'm a proposal writer with a strong history of writing proposals for government contracts.
Good morning. Imran Shah, President of Tigers Legal Corporation, do cybersecurity for DHS, DOD, and federal agencies.
Okay, great. All right, the floor is yours.
Okay. Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Oh, thank you so much for being here. So first of all, I wanted to thank Virginia Asian Chamber of Commerce and Washington University for having us. So let's everyone give them a real hand. Okay. So how many of you guys have heard the term, the revolution will not be televised? A few of you, right? That's what's going on in AI right now. You know, we contend that AI is where the internet was in the mid-90s. While it was there, no one really knew how to fully integrate in our lives. Eventually, 5-10 years later, hit phase 2, and it was off and running. That's where we are with AI. So our goal is to get you ahead of the curve. So let me introduce myself. My name is Ashish Pramani. I'm Director of Business Development for Cheshire Consultants. We do IT, business process improvement, electrical for large infrastructure projects at DHS, DOJ, and VDOT.
And I am Justin Fallon, co-founder and former CEO of a company called Blue Case Strategic Partners. We work with mid-market companies that are scaling, focused on their growth strategy, along with leadership development as they're growing. I'm a TEDx speaker and author of a book called Be a Better Team by Friday, a playbook for high-performance business leaders. And the reason that I'm here now is because, do you remember the moment that ChatGPT was released to the general public? Do you remember that in 2022? Does anybody remember it, like, specifically? Sort of? When it came out, the day that I saw this, I realized, okay, there was before 2022 and after 2022. And these large language models that we're looking at, besides ChatGPT, all started to come from past that one day. And I really think it was a complete game change. And since then, I've been trying to figure out how do we use these large language models like ChatGPT to replicate the kind of strategic thinking that we were bringing into the companies that we're working with. So what we're doing today is a very primer of how to start thinking more strategically using large language models like ChatGPT.
Okay, so a little bit about Cheshire. So we've been around since 1991. And while we're a small business, we really focus on being solutions provider to large consulting organizations like General Dynamics, Amentum, Parsons, AECOM. So we really focus on what their challenges are and how we can offer solutions in the IT, engineering, and electrical world. We're also a small business as well that has a top secret clearance.
Got some projects CCI's been working on.
Oh yeah, so here's some projects we're working on. We worked on Dallas Metro, 95, 495 express lanes, Anacostia Waterfront Initiative, Department of Justice, Homeland Security, and WMATA.
Okay, so our agenda in this 45 minutes we have left, we're going to talk about first where you all are with AI, because I'm sure that there are various levels of experience using the tools right now. We'll just have a quick basic overview of ChatGPT, and then talk about how to use ChatGPT as a thought partner, as you might work with someone like myself. And then little take home that you'll be able to use to start thinking through how you might enhance your own AI strategy. Sound good? Okay, great. Okay, so before we start talking to you or at you, I'd like to hear from everyone in this room a little bit about your own current experience using AI, where you are and why you're using it. Again, when I'm talking to people who have literally, they won't go on to ChatGPT, they won't go on to Claude, they won't do any of it at all. From that level to, I've been using it since, since before anyone knew what it was, and I'm way ahead of the curve. So there could be any level of that in this room. So I want to get a sense of where you are before we start talking to you, because I don't want to speak too much up here or too down here. I want to get right where you are. So if we just go around the room, I'd like to hear not necessarily the name of your organization. I'd like to hear the purpose of your organization. Why do you exist? What is the purpose of your organization? And how are you currently using AI, if at all? If you're using a lot, just a brief summary, because I'm going to write your answers down. So just go around the room. Will you start?
Sure. The purpose is to improve our clients' data and assets. And I personally use ChatGPT almost as a replacement for Google now. Now, in my organization, we created solutions using AI, not only ChatGPT, but using AI to augment responses, specifically in threat modeling and automation of some daily tasks that are in the
Right. So to summarize, you're replacing Google and augment responses and automation, basically. Thank you. Great. Sir, you're perfect.
So as a proposal writer, I use ChatGPT in all aspects of the proposal lifecycle management, from the planning and research to actually content development, and also polishing the drafts.
Great. Planning, research, content, and polishing drafts. Thank you. Purpose of your organization?
To provide
That's
technical
good.
solutions to the federal government.
Great.
And I manage a number of projects for various agencies that are implementing AI projects. And I use it for myself in any number of ways. Aggregation of data, looking for threads of commonality between various disparate types of documents, spreadsheets, data sets, So I use it fairly extensively in my business role and in my personal life.
Great, great. Okay. Purpose of your company and
The purpose is mostly to bring the best practices that are there for smaller businesses, the companies that can usually focus on it. So, for example, like security, a lot of companies just bypass it.
Really quick, guys, if you need something to write with, there's notebooks in your bag.
Oh, yeah, notebook in your bag, please. I forgot to.
We're using is, we have our own fork, ChatGPT. There's a local element.
okay.
And we have our own logic around it. So this way we can actually put confidential data in there without it.
Great.
And the general AI, we basically are using it as an augment for our workforce.
How do you augment?
So I mean, we'll have like, for example, the receptionist is gonna be completely replaced with AI now. It'll be like a chatbot with voice. So we're in the middle of deploying that.
Great. Okay.
Justin, I hope everybody here, whether they are employee or not, doesn't matter. It will be good to hear your perspective if you use. So would you care to talk about if you use?
I'm a big fan of, AI. I think there's a lot of things that can be automated. And for myself, just to add a few things, maybe the draft of, emails, proposals, it's pretty easy. Look for data fast and easy. Before we used to use, I don't know, Google, Wikipedia, forums, or any sort of data to get information. But nowadays, just one click, one response, it's pretty easy. And also the training to the AI, maybe a little bit more about the machine learning side. Every time you teach the AI to do something, you will keep continuing growing. And you can do that on your own chat. You can develop that in your own way to help your business. But I will say I use it for every single thing that it needs to be quick, automated, and easy to have an idea.
Thank you. Next. Volunteer basis, go ahead.
And everyone who we're talking with over here all works for the university.
No, just 3 or
Okay.
4.
No, the
This-
four of us.
Just 4 of you?
Four.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Then let's just hear how you're using AI.
Yeah.
I'll go.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Good.
As a content writer, I use it for clarity or to make something sound more friendly.
I can also add, as a SOC lab assistant here, I have to prepare lab, self-learning, and have to support the students and faculty members also. So for my learning purpose, I add AI, and for drafting my labs,
Let's go.
Yeah, so we really help improve organizational performance and health. That's kind of the mission. And I think it's very consistent with what you heard, like for research, synthesis, like making our recommendations, like supporting, getting the data to make our recommendations. So that's primarily the use case, I would say.
So we enable first responders, military to communicate instantly on scene. So we have more a tactical product. We're using AI for marketing, custom GPTs, data aggregation, deep research, competitor analysis.
Anything that you would add about?
No, I think she hit most of it. We even use it, for help crafting emails that, because they know, the chat has already been set up and it knows our business. It helps craft a good email that covers all the aspects of our, when we're emailing a customer follow-up. So
Great. You're also with
Yeah, I
that.
also do outreach stuff. I've also dabbled with deep research and clarity as well.
Great.
You know, we didn't say images. Nobody said images.
Images, yeah.
Interesting.
Images.
Sorry if you were gonna say that. I just thought of it.
Images.
Ma'am? How are you using AI if you are?
Oh, well, do research because like I'm a student, so you know, like, yes. So it is like very, very important. And nowadays you use it for like getting different ideas, sometimes to find a way to do things like faster. And I think basically, yeah.
Great.
Hi, I use AI for the translation the most.
That's great.
Yeah, because I am doing the international business consultant. So sometimes they send it to Germany or Vietnam. I translate that. It's very easy and very accurate. And then I also use for meeting, chat meeting, and also easy writing for me. When I respond, easy writing, correcting, accurate.
What's the purpose of your organization?
I do the international business, consultant business, and also trading. So the most important in that. And sometimes I do research too.
Ever since, go ahead.
Because sometimes I have to review the products. They send it to me something, so I have to use the AI for review that.
Okay, yeah, great.
Yeah, that's really accurate.
Excellent. All right, so we got.
Oh, you haven't asked me yet.
Oh, I haven't asked you yet. Well, I was gonna just do a little introduction and so
Oh,
all
no.
were paying attention.
Well, I took notes and I'm glad I did. I basically did 1/3 of what this class is doing. But I think that my strength in using AI is on industry analysis, some translation, and writing. Definitely competitive analysis. I feel that I need more help with imaging. ChatGPT is kind of slow with imaging. That's just a note on that. And data gathering. Would love to learn more about data.
Okay. I was in Spain and I was walking along the Camino de Santiago and I was just taking pictures everywhere I went of the signs. And it was like, you know, a year before, 2 years ago, there's no way that I could have understood what I understood in that country. There's no way. And, you know, now it's like anywhere I went, I understood everything that was around me. Completely different. Okay, so it turns out there's a lot.
We have two.
Oh, we have
Good morning.
you guys, you just showed up.
Yes,
Hello.
yeah, good to see you. Yeah.
Welcome, welcome. What's the purpose of your organization and how are you currently using AI?
Yeah, I would say the purpose of our organization is like more of IT. It's like we have done several projects in the ERP side. And we were using AI in a different way, like in OCR products and all that. Like, you know OCR, right? So
could you say that again?
OCR, optical character recognition.
Okay.
So we are using OCR for a long time for our clients, but we want to just get into the products, our own products. Yeah, he's with me.
Here you go. Okay. Okay, good. So this room is filled with people who could be up here giving us a presentation about
That's
how
right.
you use
I
AI.
feel so too.
This is a really robust.
Very advanced.
This is a robust group for some of the groups I've talked to. So we'll try to make this really worth your while and talk a little bit higher level as far as what you're trying to do with your business. So how many of you have employees? On the far side, and it was a school for gifted and talented, and we got this guy with a big backpack pushing the door to set full. That's what just happened to me. Okay, how to work with ChatGPT as a thought partner. So this is a very simple way to remember it. RCA. If you're not getting the results that you want, or if you want to think at a somewhat of a higher caliber, be thinking, which of these three do I need to be thinking about? Role, context, and adapt. And maybe this is familiar to some of you, but maybe there's something in that that's going to be helpful. So role, context, adapt. Let's talk about that. So role. When you sit down to Google to do a Google search, you're talking to Google, and you're going to get the results that Google has provided based on its algorithm collection. When you're talking to ChatGPT, I know a lot of folks use ChatGPT like Google, and you sit down and you put in your inquiry, and then it comes back with an answer, and you think that's the answer. That's the answer that ChatGPT just gave me. We're going to talk about how you can do that differently. Context. What you want to accomplish with GPT. Often, we're not always as clear as we think. So we're going to talk about that. And then adapt. Making sure that you're getting the results that you want by pushing it the way that you would with an employee. So role. think of all the vendors that you work with. Maybe it's a marketing vendor, maybe it's an IT vendor, maybe it's an operations vendor. Every single time you work with ChatGPT, you can be talking to the expert in the very specific domain that you want to learn more about. Some of you are specialists in security. Some of you are specialists in sales and relationships. Some of you are specialists in leadership, and you're not specialists in other things. And so you come to the ChatGPT and you just ask the questions. You can, for instance, say, let me talk to a strategic marketing consultant with background in tech. And suddenly those answers that you get back are going to be different. Let me talk to a senior copy editor. Let me talk to an operations officer. Let me talk to a project manager. What is it that you're trying to accomplish? What vendor are you working with that you want to get better with? Being able to very specifically identify who ChatGPT is for you will create extremely different answers. And often that conversation that you're having will start to build in new directions that you wouldn't have thought to go in, because now you're being led by the role of the marketing consultant or the copy editor or the project manager or whoever it is that you're trying to work with. Are you all currently doing this? Is this how you're currently using it?
Yes, but I will say, sometimes I don't know, like, okay, a senior copy editor, I'll tell it to access it, but I don't know to ask it with Associated Press editing. You know what I mean? The specific nuances of the field I'm asking it to do. So I need a GPT for that.
Well, the more
you give,
the more that you're even thinking like this, you'll start to realize, oh yeah, that I can get more specific. So it's not necessarily like in this case of the expertise in Associated Press editing. Sometimes I'll write a whole paragraph about who I need this person to be. If I was going to hire the best possible person for the job that I have, what would I write the job description as? Tell it to ChatGPT. Create the persona that you really want to be working with. Have others been doing this? Is this familiar? Yep, that's it.
Well, I think what you're getting at, in terms of for comment, is the concept of prompt engineering.
Yeah, prompt engineering.
Prompt engineering. So the quality of your prompts,
Definitely.
is really key. So I hope you'll be able to address that.
Yeah, and that's kind of how we're going to shape this. Is in order to prompt engineer, the more clear that you are about what you want, the more clear those prompts will start to evolve. This is not just for using AI, by the way. If you are managing people, and as someone who's been both a CEO and worked with a lot of CEOs, I've seen this a lot. If you're not getting the results that you want from somebody, if the work that they're delivering is not as clear as you thought it could be, there's a chance that you are not as clear as you thought you were. That there's often a gap in someone's ability to actually communicate, here's what I need, and the response that you're getting. Often the work that you get back reflects how you communicate it. So we can prompt engineer even with human beings. How well are you communicating your context? So we'll talk about context next.
Yeah. So as we discussed, you can create. I mean, I use